Real people, real conversations.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the globe. I got the torch. We about to burn down the thrones. We need a change. Look at the world that we live. Look how the evil is grown. All
Welcome
the innocence
to the
lost.
Season Podcast.
All right, guys, welcome to the podcast with Mr. Ajalan Alexander, right?
Yeah.
So he is a videographer, particularly in the music video genre, right?
Yeah.
Works with a lot of rappers, artists. He's been doing it for 4 to 5 years. He is post-shoot. His Instagram is full of just straight content. But Ajalan, you just kind of introduce yourself a little bit. What do you do? How long you been doing it? Stuff like that real quick.
Yeah, I'm Ajalan Alexander. I'm from Alexandria, Chinatown, Zone 6. I shoot videos, not just music videos, any type of videos. I'm into photography. But mostly right now I just focus on the music right now.
What was your first video? Do you remember when did you
Yeah,
first?
with my cousin D's Too Exclusive. It was a video called Young Groovy Nigga. It was in 2014, man.
2014. So that was your first. That's when you first began. 2014.
Yeah.
Was it just by yourself, or did you do it with other people around you?
It was just me shooting, but it had people in the video.
Yeah.
So what's your background in life? You were born in Alexandria.
Yeah.
So you lived there your whole life. You went to Pineville High School, right?
Yep.
How'd you like it there?
I mean, it was cool. It was school.
The people that believe in you, did you tell them your ideas when you went there? You tell them I want to do this, and
I mean, I told them I wanted to pursue camera work and stuff, but I don't know if they really
took you serious on it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no,
It was
you lie.
really you know how you gotta go to school, you gotta make friends, cause they put you in classes with people. You
Yeah.
really ain't got no choice but to make friends. So I guess they saw it. Of course they saw it, but they ain't really take it as serious as I did. Nobody really.
It's kind of like this generation. That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. It's like this generation.
They don't take you serious until
It's
you
hard
make
to
it.
keep
Honestly.
it's hard to keep their attention.
Yeah.
So let's say it's your freshman year is when you started, right? So about 4 years.
Yeah.
So it's your freshman year. What inspired you to pick up the camera? What was you were just because you just woke up one day and you decided or kind of been thinking about it for a while. What finally said I'm gonna do it?
My cousin Deezy bought a camera, and I have started shooting with him. But I was seeing my other brother Nick Hardy shoot, and I was getting inspired by that, and just seeing it on TV and seeing it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kel Bonton too. I'm
Yeah.
inspired by him. He from
Yeah.
Alexandria. Like my mentor. We've been doing a lot of work together, but
Right.
more on the professional side, short films and
Yeah.
commercials.
You're pretty you don't have a team right now, right? You're just it's
No,
all
it's just
you
me.
do all the editing, filming, all that.
Yeah.
Are you taking applications?
You
You taking applications?
Are you trying to get with a
Are
team?
you trying to get a team together?
Eventually, yeah. Eventually.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to, I got issues with people. Well, not issues with people, but
Yeah.
trust and stuff. It's a lot of expensive equipment. I don't
Yeah.
really putting faith in the people.
Yeah, it's
That's
hard,
understandable.
it's hard to trust people,
It's hard
especially
to
with that type
trust
of
people
stuff.
with that type of stuff.
And it's
people don't
especially
have- people got their own kind of style.
that's what I was gonna say. It's a creative thing. I wouldn't want people to edit my videos for me because I put you have your own thing. Everybody got their own thing, so you can tell that watermark on a video is your kind of thing.
Yeah.
Certain way you edit and cut stuff, the certain type of color correction.
Yeah.
I understand that. What do you think about your persona on the internet? So me, I almost didn't I don't think people know really what you look like a lot because you just post you post a lot of other people, so you're really
I don't know
mysterious online. So
I don't know what people think of me. I don't know if they think
Yeah.
I'm a bad guy or.
yeah, I before an hour ago that was the first time I knew for sure that's what he looks like. It's you had so many videos of other guys and I can't tell. So a lot of people probably don't even know they just know you as the video guy. They don't really know you as the actual
yeah,
person.
that's all they know me as. They don't really know the real me. That's why I'm glad we doing this.
Yeah.
Thing.
What was school like? So did you enjoy school or no?
I enjoyed it. It was like I said, school cool.
Yeah. So you don't plan on going to college, right? Or at least not right
I was
now?
in college.
You were?
Yeah. I want to go back. Maybe if this shit don't work out. But
Yeah.
For what?
probably business.
Business.
Something like that. But if this don't work out, yeah, I'll probably go back and get a regular job.
As in regular stuff. Connor all about
Yeah. I don't really like the idea of school a lot of times. I feel especially in the creative industry, if you went to film school, I feel like you don't get anything out of that because they teach you what you can learn on the internet for free.
Yeah.
Like, you go spend that much money in film school, like, they don't teach you how to be creative in film school. They teach you how to do what they already know.
They teach you structure.
Yeah,
Really.
it's like good to learn, but like you can learn on the internet. You can look up frame rates and color correct and stuff. Like, you don't have to go to school to learn, especially stuff like that. Like, I think the more you go to school, whenever you're a creative person, the less you can do. I don't know. Like, you feel like you're creative. Like, mine kind of gets like suppressed a little bit by being around people all the time that are like trying to do the same stuff.
Right.
What do you think of like when you're editing? Like, do you ever think of like, is there like a certain
I don't-
style
I
you
don't
go for?
I don't be knowing.
Like, do you go into like whenever
Wait.
you're filming, like, do you think of like what's gonna happen, or do you have like an idea for it, or do you go off what the artist wants, or y'all come together?
We come together like, you know, just to get like a base idea, but a lot of the ideas come together on set.
Yeah.
You know, and when I edit, I just try to like make it as, you know, make it make as much sense as possible, because sometimes
Definitely.
you know,
What's
some
your-
artists gonna be having an idea.
What's your worst on-set experience?
Like, scariest. Like,
Right.
it's something like bad gone down.
Not something bad, but like, what's like the most uncomfortable you felt on a set? Like, maybe a person just like, maybe an artist was like kind of like a dickhead, or maybe like.
And it's always people like that, but you know, it's people that they want shit to be how they want it to be.
Mhm.
So you can't always be like, oh shit.
Yeah. You ever just have to.
Because they paying for it, you know, they entitled
Yeah,
to their
it's
own
definitely-
opinion. That's the only type of like bad situation I've been in. 'Cause sometimes we don't mix, because
That's what I think a lot of creatives get taken advantage of. Like, for videos, like, you take the money before, like, you make sure you get. Because I feel like some people they had
I do a
experience.
deposit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like some people like they do the video, they send the video, then they want the money back, and the artist just like never talks to them. They just like take the video and go. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard that stuff happen, so that's never
That's
happened.
like
to me.
that's like big. That's like
Like big guys, yeah.
like industry.
Yeah, definitely.
But like
Never had like a bad on-set experience.
Like,
Maybe.
you know, you like the
nah,
baby.
like
The 21 video
I-
where he had the gang
Yeah.
roll up on him. You ever had nothing like that?
no.
Oh,
Like,
man, I wanna hear something about
with
that.
The people I be with, I try to like when I'm booking and stuff, I try to like book with people I'm comfortable with.
Mm.
I don't really just be trying to shoot everybody. I can't make all the money, but
Mhm.
you know, I can tell if you serious about your career,
Yeah.
what you doing. I ain't really just gonna shoot you if it's just like something you doing just to
Yeah. Is there
just 'cause your
Just
friend
to do it, yeah.
is there somebody that you've worked with like consistently? So like
consistent.
there's somebody. Like, who's your favorite guy you've worked with, or you still work with? Like, who's the guy who's the easiest and like the most you have the most fun? Like, he's creatively like fun to learn about, like stuff like that. Is there anybody you really enjoyed?
I like working with Chicky Five.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's he from? Is he
He's
from?
from Alexandria.
Really?
Yeah, it's like my brother.
Sure.
He's like well known at Ellick.
Yeah,
Do you ever like go to like? Is there like a studio in Alexandria? Like, is
it's a few studios, but it'd be funny acting.
really?
Yeah.
Dang. So you never had a bad experience or anything? Never like in like a bad part of town or something like where?
I can say like the worst experience was being in like, what's that place called? I forgot what it's called. It's where they had a pecan festival at.
Colfax?
Yeah, I ain't had no service.
Oh, so you just like worried
Just
about
like-
Really
like-
just, I was
okay.
really just out there just like,
Yeah.
But it was cool because like the people I was around, you know, like I said, I only booked
You
with people
trusted
I'm
them,
comfortable
yeah.
with. So,
She ain't really worried about it, yeah.
yeah.
What's your turnaround time on a video? Like, how quick do you edit? Like, so you go film. It's usually one day of filming. Get
yeah,
over with.
one
Like,
day unless they, you know,
I'll say one more. Yeah.
specify it before when we booking and stuff.
What is your goal? Like a short time goal, not like your long time goal, but like what is your next step that you really want to like reach your mark?
I just want to hit 10,000 subscribers. That's it. That's
You're like
right
2.6K, right?
now. Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
You're growing.
I'm at like 652 or something like that.
Yeah.
What's your day that you're like? You say like you look in the mirror and you're like, this is my dream. This is like. It could be like maybe a subscriber count, a follower count,
Like I made it.
Maybe a yeah.
Because I don't really care about
That's
nothing.
like the detachment of the law of detachment kind of. You ever heard of that?
No.
Like you're detached from the results kind of. So like some people like define their success off of likes,
Yeah.
follows, views. Like, what's the day you look in the mirror and you say, this is my dream coming true. This is the day I made it. What's like that moment where you're like, I'm the happiest I can be right now?
Man, when I the happiest I was probably in a long time when I dropped out.
Really?
Yeah. I was real happy then.
What was the reason behind that? Like, what's the?
Shit, my career was like picking up. I was doing shit faster than school was going.
You were just thriving
Yeah,
way
I
more.
was like, it was making my head hurt to
Do both.
sit in school and know I
Yeah.
could be doing this.
That's
And-
like whenever somebody finally commits this, like people be like crazy. It's like crazy what happens when you commit to something like full time.
Yeah,
Compared, like some people like try to do like stuff like here and there, like once or twice a week, but like whenever you finally like decide you're gonna do something and you do it, like most of the time it happens if you're like, as long as you just don't get unlucky or something. But like if you commit full time to videography and shooting videos and all that, like if you put your heart in, it's hard to fail.
right.
So is that like?
I put my heart in it. I put my
Yeah.
blood in it. My tears, everything. I love it.
When you say your tears, have you had like a big fail? Like, have you had a moment where like, what was your biggest failure in this whole career?
I feel like dropping out it was a win and a fail at the same time because my people ain't
They didn't support that.
they ain't like that.
So in their eyes, that's your biggest failure. In your eyes, like, man,
Yeah.
I made it. Like, I'm getting it.
What's your love life like?
My love life.
You got a girlfriend or anything? I know you do.
Yeah.
I was about to say it's kind of hard to have a girlfriend when you're always on the move like that. It's probably like
It's
stressful.
It was hard to get her to understand what I got going on.
Does she support you?
Yeah.
She good about that?
Yeah.
Does she come with you when you shoot the videos?
Not yet.
Is that something like, would you, I feel like if I was to shoot a video, like, I'm in my problem, I wouldn't want like, I'm not saying my girlfriend's a
certain
distraction.
projects I would love to have with her.
Yeah.
Some shit. It's like my last girlfriend. It was hard to get her to understand that some environments I ain't want to have her in.
Yeah.
It was hard to get her to understand that. She just wanted to be there.
You shouldn't be there all the time.
Working with rappers, man, there's probably in the future definitely probably some scary situations because
Yeah. 'cause
rappers
doing
sometimes
some
they
weird
want to get into stuff that you have no idea coming into and
Yeah.
being on set. That probably in the future, man, it's probably scary sometimes.
What is like, what's like your dream artist? Like one day I want to shoot a video with him.
I want to shoot with Gucci.
Gucci.
Man.
Gucci man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked about that a little bit. But,
Is that like a big reason? Like, what is your like?
I just like Gucci.
You just like Gucci man? Yeah.
Like trap and like what he stands
Trap
for.
music. Yeah.
he's a grinder too, man.
Yeah.
He's real
He
too. A
puts
lot
out
of these people
stuff.
like fake their
Yeah.
gangster or whatever. He's real. Yeah. That's what
Gucci. Yeah. Probably like Lil Uzi or somebody like that.
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Galley would go crazy over that.
Do you ever read or anything? Like read books? In terms of that, no.
No.
That's what Kanye. He actually said, man, he don't read. I forgot why he said it, but he said he don't read. And like I always heard, you know.
I mean, I read, but like not books.
You never like read like mindset books or anything.
The last I be messing with like the last thing I read. My brother put me on it. It's called like 48 Laws of Power.
I read that.
That's like the last thing I read. And Art of War.
Art of War. I think I heard of that, but I like books like the 48 Laws of Power. Like it's like an orange book. I think I just read it, but like it's a
They got an app too.
yeah. It's like it's crazy.
It's deep.
When you change your mindset about stuff, like how different the world can be in a way.
Yeah, and how you like when you go, like when you set out on something like for how other people feel about
Yeah.
you. Cause like when I started doing this, like people started feeling some type of way about it. They didn't really think it was the best decision. They
Yeah.
still don't think it's the best decision.
But I mean, you
Family,
successful.
friends.
But what about like equipment? So like obviously, like camera equipment ain't cheap.
Yeah.
Like just like how hard was it like to kind of like, from like your first video, did you already have a camera, or did you have to like kind of work your way like make like
I ain't
videos with worse
that
cameras?
was the good part. I ain't never really had to just work to get. Of course, I had to work to get a new camera, but I was blessed to be given a camera from my cousin, and then
Really?
a year later, my people bought me a camera, and then a few years later, I was able to buy my own camera.
Yeah.
So you got the Sony A7S III. That's what, or A7 III.
A7 III, yeah.
That's pretty new. Did you get it like pretty?
Yeah, I got it like not 2 months ago, but like at the top of the summer.
What picture profile do you like? You obviously like you do color correction and stuff. Do you do like a certain picture profile you like S-Log, or do you ever do anything with that?
I ain't mess with you. I do.
You don't mess with it?
I do want to.
I've never looked into like picture profiles like really
Because
deep.
everybody got their own opinion about it.
Yeah, it's like the Canon camera. Like you had to shoot in C-Log if you want like to color correct like really well. And like Sony already had the S-Log, and it's like I don't know, pitch
I do
profiles are
use
weird.
like a very like flat picture
Yeah.
profile though.
I can
And
see
it's
that.
it's not S-Log, it's on the camera though.
Yeah. Do you know Dennis Films?
Dennis Film.
He's I think he's from New Orleans, maybe.
I think I heard the name before.
He's a pretty big videographer and stuff. He does a lot of YouTube videos. He has like a video with like 1 million views. He does a lot of like, tutorials and stuff, but I think he's worked with probably a lot of Louisiana rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know Joe Scott? Yeah, I think he's somewhere. I forgot where he's from, but he worked with Dennis Films a lot.
One day, when because like you travel all over the world to do videos, like when you get there, whatever. Like where do you want to call home? Like at the end of
Call home.
like where do you want to live?
I wanna live in Houston.
Houston,
Yeah.
Texas is great, man.
And when we were talking to Kelvin, he was like Texas.
Texas.
Is that it?
It's
Huh?
just something about Texas, like
It's good.
It's big. You can do
it's big. It's like
videos everywhere.
it's like how I was telling y'all about LA, Texas, like Houston, like Texas.
You like that?
Dallas, like
Yeah.
that's like the South.
Yeah, like Travis Scott's from Houston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for me, like Texas, like the LA of the South.
Yeah, I love
maybe
Texas.
Atlanta, maybe. I don't know that shit. I like Texas. Texas so damn big,
Yeah, Texas is
so
good.
many people.
I think Texas.
I feel like if I was
in,
if I was in Texas doing what I'm doing, I probably would have been like.
it's hard to get on Alexandria.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. LA is just so like confined.
We're
And
talking
so
about
you just can't do
Kellen.
anything.
Kellen was like, you get it's like a sickness almost. You get stuck in your hometown. like,
Yeah.
and you never. It
get
feels like
caught
there's
up
like
in
a
it.
black hole in here. Like you're putting out content, but like it just like goes off the edge, and like nobody ever sees it because like they're so.
It's hard to grow
Yeah.
in this
Because it's
town.
you.
Yeah.
You gotta move around and stuff. Like
They feel like since they know you already, it's like shit.
yeah.
What's the point?
Do you care to
Funny.
tell them about your bad experiences in California?
You say you don't really like LA. You just
Yeah.
you just don't like LA.
You don't like LA.
LA. Free check it file. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. My experience in LA is a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
A lot of traffic
I like it
and
though. I like driving around, seeing.
Yeah.
We was like, cause we wasn't just like riding around doing nothing. You know, we was.
yeah.
I ain't gonna talk about it on camera.
Try to get out and do stuff. Yeah, I got
We was
you.
getting out and doing some things.
Yeah. So what did you know? Did you know anything about us before this? Me and you have talked like a couple times. We were
Somebody
supposed to.
told me
Yeah.
about you.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it was his girlfriend. He told me. They
Talking about
told me-
Alexis?
Oh yeah.
They told me about you.
Yeah, because I remember we were at a Lil Skies concert, I think, and she said like something about your video, and then we put it on, and that's when I first reached out to you. I like instantly like DM'd you or something.
I think you shot Jacoby Lowe's video, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that video.
Yeah, we're like she put on that video. I was like, this is some pretty dope visuals, and I was like, who is that? And then that's when I checked you out. Yeah, I knew like you were like I knew about you, but once I saw that video, I was like, oh, okay, that's who like
Yeah.
for sure shoots all the videos.
People see it. People see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people see it.
Some people just don't know if they see it. It's like
It's like people see it, but they don't know who I am too.
It's like people sometimes don't pay attention to like the little things. Like there's a lot more beyond the camera.
I think that's another reason why people like mess with them up, because they still don't really know who I am.
Yeah.
yeah.
They still trying to figure it out. That's why they want to tap into it, because for this whole time, like it's like my whole life, I just been kind of like quiet. I don't really just.
Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty close book, huh?
Yeah.
Like
You seem like a kind of guy that's like to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's respectable though.
usually you see a lot of like creatives and stuff. They're actually like on the internet. They seem like they talk a lot, and then like they're actually like really quiet people. So like a creative person is usually a quiet person.
You just let your videos and all that do the
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Man.
That's how it was in the beginning. I was like, shit, I don't really just want to post myself, because at the beginning I was doing like when I was taking pictures and stuff, it was really like street work and like guns and drugs and money and shit. So I didn't really want to incorporate my face with all that shit that was going on.
That's smart.
I don't
Yeah.
really just do that now. Of course, that stuff be around, but I don't really just. That's not the main focus no more. I think that was like the start though, like the street pictures and shit like that.
Yeah.
That was the start of it. That was when people was like trying to figure out, okay, who taking these.
I think it's pretty cool like how low key you kept like yourself, like you kind of detached yourself from the business kind of people only know you as like the business guy, not really the just a normal guy. So it's like I don't know, it's kind of cool. You got a pretty cool logo too. That AI is it an AI? Is that what it is?
Double A.
Double A.
That's why they call me.
Why is that just like the
Oxford,
AA? Yeah,
Arizona.
that's pretty cool. But that's a good logo. That's like, it really is. Did you come up with it, or you had to like get a guy to like
I
kind
drew
of?
that.
You drew it, really?
Yeah,
That was pretty
That's
cool.
talent. Yeah. What's your like your favorite genre? Is rap your favorite genre of music, or is there like something else?
Yeah, hip hop.
Hip hop, just
I
anything.
listen to a lot of stuff, just not like Country, I don't really just.
Everything but country.
I listen to like some rock,
Yeah.
not like heavy metal though.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about XXX Tentacion?
I like him.
You liked him?
Yeah.
That's
Cool. I
like.
ain't really just tap into. I ain't get to tap in. Really like how I wanted to until after he died, but I like what he had going on.
I feel like a lot of people didn't really. They knew about him,
I don't
but
think they really understood what he had going on.
No.
It was really, I think the media promoted him as like
Differently.
a bad guy.
Yeah,
Media today is like, it could be toxic and it can be helpful at the same time.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that. They're always
it can
like,
destroy your career.
or it can build it. Yeah. I mean, it tears down a lot of people.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of people.
Wait, what?
Bro, you gotta like watch what you do, what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you believe in like self-belief and stuff? Like,
100%.
so like, let's say, what about the law? Like, you know the law of attraction is and stuff like that. Kind of like bringing people to you, kind of like just like vibrations and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Cause like they talk about your vibes, but like it's like vibes are actually like short for vibrations and
Yeah.
stuff, and like the higher vibrations.
That's like when I'm like how we having a conversation right
Yeah.
now. Good vibe. It's like when I'm talking. That's why I don't really have the opportunity to talk to a lot of people. I just don't really just be talking to people because I can feel their vibration.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like shit if you're really interested in what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Were you worried at all about like coming with us? You just hop in the truck, just roll out with us.
Yeah.
I done been in stickier situations, so it was just
Yeah, I
like,
was
we
like-
finna go do this podcast.
Yeah.
I see y'all serious. I would see like by like on the phone, like I see y'all serious about what y'all do. That's why I was so excited to come do it.
Do you have like anything on your mind coming in that you wanted people to know? In a way, like, is there anything like people don't know about you that you really like?
I'm not quiet. I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not quiet.
Do you have like a personal Instagram, or do you just strict?
I got a personal
Oh,
Instagram,
okay.
but it's private.
You don't let nobody follow. You
You keep it pretty low key. That's what I know.
It's like 200 people following it, but
It's kind of like a spam account, kind of like
yeah,
it's like
you
that
know how
too.
people do it.
So like, who's your like top 5 artists of all time? Like, yeah, of all time. Not, I mean, if you want to work with
No
them,
specific order.
no Pacific. No, nothing
Travis
specific.
Scott, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye.
Yeah, love Kanye. How you feel about girl rappers?
They cool.
Have you ever worked with a girl rapper? We're gonna get back to the other two artists, but have you ever worked with a girl rapper?
No. Just before my cousin got, just before my brother got locked up, we was working with his sister, and they be rapping.
Really?
Yeah, they actually pretty dope.
Shoot.
All right, so back. I really want to know who this is.
Yeah. Who else hard? Oh, Uzi
Yeah,
Uzi.
I can say you Uzi.
and Gucci.
Gucci.
Yeah.
You said like before this, you got on stage with the baby.
Yeah.
When was this? Like, how did that happen?
This was in Alabama. I don't really know how it happened. I guess it was just because I had a camera. You know, I had a bunch of different shit.
So you were like,
So
how
my
long?
camera was looking big, so they think I'm like.
They think you with it,
They
yeah.
think I'm the real go-to or whatever. So,
So you just
How
kind of
long
finessed
ago
your
was
way
this?
on that? When was this?
How long ago was this?
I think this was in the summertime. I think it was like July.
So like within the time that he's gotten big.
Yeah.
So he
That's
just,
crazy.
I mean,
just, like right before he just like. I mean, he was already big, but like right
Yeah.
before like
Like he kind of blew up
he
over
just
the
blew
summer.
up again.
Yeah.
Like he just blew up again, like with their album and shit. But
I thought like over the summer, I didn't listen to him at all until this summer, and I thought he was a meme honestly at first, just from like the Suge song.
yeah.
I thought that was the only song that he had, and then I finally looked into his like discography. I think he actually had like a bunch of good songs, and then
Yeah.
his
now,
videos are good too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
His videos are so
He's
hard.
good.
Yeah.
I think that's why people like gravitate to him a lot. Cause his videos so like.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
puts awesome. Like, did you see
Yeah.
Vibes? Did you see their the Vibes music video they released?
No,
It just-
He was he just released it. He was going kind of crazy and it's kind of funny. It was just him like 1,000 girls. Do rappers like bring in a lot of girls?
not none of the rappers I didn't work with, but yeah, they do be calling in females. You know how people do. Like,
Yeah.
They bring like a bunch of girls and stuff in and stuff like.
they'll go post on the Insta story like I need
They
a
pull
few
up.
girls.
And I bet they do too, huh?
Yeah, it just depends on who it is. If you got a name or not.
Yeah. Do you like play like so whenever you're shooting a video? Is it kind of awkward like having to mouth it? Like, do they actually mouth it? Or do they actually kind of like actually rap?
Some of them out, and some of them don't. Sometimes it just be like some quick shit niggas be wanting to put together.
Really?
Yeah. But
I feel like
it'd be best when they be saying they words though, cause they
it's
you
real.
can
Like,
tell, you can really tell. Like
That they want to be, like they want to be there.
energy.
yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it'd be kind of. I just feel like sometimes it'd be a little awkward. Just like having to mouth the words. It just feels maybe a little weird. I feel like as you get older, not as you get older, as you get more popular, an artist kind of is more comfortable with it and stuff.
Have you had anybody from like the older generation just try like tell you it's not gonna work and like try to tear you down in any way? Like, anyway, just trying to hurt you or anything?
Shit. A lot of people, shit. Shit, my parents be telling me shit, like, shit, you need to do something else. Or like,
They always say you gotta have plan B, huh?
yeah, you gotta have a plan B, but I feel like this was my plan B.
Really?
I wanted to do the school shit. I really did.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't say that. Like, a lot of people don't ever say school is my A, and like
Yeah.
people don't say that, but that says a lot about you, though. But you say you considering going back if you could.
Yeah. If this don't work out, yeah, maybe get a regular job. Or, I don't know, but this shit gonna work out.
It's gonna work out. Yeah. You ain't got no.
Well, what's your unique? So usually, like, you can do you know Matt Como and stuff like that? He's like a videographer. Just he's not a music video.
From
He's just like he does like a lot. I think he works with GoPro, but he's a big video. Like, he's Sam Colder.
yeah.
You know Sam? He's like a Sam Colder kind of, just a lower. But like, you know how they have like that unique. So Sam Colder has like the blue and orange like tints and stuff, color correction type stuff. What do you have anything that certainly like makes you unique? Like, brings you out, like whenever you watch like a Sam Colder video, you know, like you see the blue and orange like tints, you're like, that's Sam Colder.
I like dark
vibes.
like shadows.
Yeah.
I think people see that a lot in my work.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Cause like certain people have like that certain effect, or they use that certain thing that like
Yeah.
they trademark, and then they trademark it actually, but it's like, you know, like that's them. You only have to like look at like the bomb produced by or video about, you just know. But yeah, that's something like I feel like as you like you'll find like you're that one thing.
I still feel like I ain't found it yet.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, a videographer is always growing.
Yeah,
If you ever, this day you stop growing, it's like the day you should probably quit, because like, you know, if you're not learning anymore, or, like
it's
doing,
like it's like school shit.
Yeah.
Some of the shit nigga be doing you can't learn in school.
yeah.
It all come from like, you know, traveling.
Yeah. Do you ever get embarrassed? Not embarrassed, but of your like videos from like a year plus ago, like you like ever look back and think, man, I'm way better now than I was.
I mean, yeah, but I don't.
You don't ever get embarrassed, but you just like,
you grew.
Yeah.
it's like funny to look back sometimes. Like when I look back at what I used to do years ago, like, I'm like, man, I don't even know why I did some of the stuff I did.
I
Like,
be looking at like all my videos every day though, cause I be looking at
You-
views
really?
and shit.
Yeah.
Cause I'll go back and like look at some real old.
It's fun to like look at videos when you know like you edited and you know like all the layers to the timeline.
Yeah.
You know everything you're putting into it. Do you do a lot of audio engineering work or anything like behind the videos? Do you do like not sound effects, but like certain, give it more texture?
No,
audio-wise?
I want to, cause
That's something that I think Sam Cole does a really good job with.
Yeah.
He does a lot of audio engineering.
that can really like
Makes it feel like that 3D. You get immersed.
like
in
you
it.
actually in the
Yeah, that's something I really enjoy about videography and stuff. Like, it's not just video. You gotta have like some audio.
yeah.
That's even more important.
Like I was telling you about my brother before he just went to jail or whatever. We were supposed to like tie in like that first person like reality shit and sound effects and stuff like that just to make you feel like you was
I'm all with like those trippy visuals and stuff. Have you ever seen Euphoria?
Euphoria.
Yeah, it's a TV series. I've been trying to get him to watch it for like a week now. I watched it literally. I binge watched it like 2 weeks ago. If you watch that, that would give you some like crazy vibes for like a video, because they have their videographers in that series. It has Zendaya. Do you know Zendaya?
Yeah.
Zendaya's in it. And it's like it's all about drugs and stuff. And like
It's on TV.
it's on. I think it's on
Netflix?
Hulu. But it's like, if you ever have like a chance to get on a Hulu account or something and watch it, it'll
I'm gonna
get,
tap into it.
it'll
Your
give
first
you,
month's free on Hulu.
I'm gonna tap into it.
and like there's like visuals, like it's so like, that's what's like inspired me a lot with like my season and stuff like that. It's like those trippy visuals and colorful neons, and they had like, so every time like, you know, she took like pills and stuff, like there was some crazy like background music and like you just felt like you were immersed in it. Like it was crazy what they did with like camera angles and stuff.
Yeah, I got a video on my channel where it's kind of like that, where I kind of like, I don't know what I did. It's old, it's like a year old.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I drunk something or like if I popped a pill or what, but I fell back on. I shot it all in my room. I fell back on the bed, and it was like I went to sleep, and I woke up in like a strip club.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
That's
you
crazy.
gotta go watch it. It's funny.
that'd be cool.
Have you
But
always
it's like this like dreamy like
Yeah.
effect on it and shit, and I woke up in my bed.
Yeah,
I woke up in my bed.
have you always been creative, or like have you just like?
You think let's say like the first. So with me, it was like it took me 17 years before I actually like decided that I really loved creating stuff. Like, did you just wake up and like say I'm a creator, or like?
It was never like that. I just always felt like I was kind of different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people
Some people
used to see me different. Like I could tell like school and shit. People used to call me names and shit. Not the same people like be trying to like talk to me and shit. I could tell. Yeah.
Yeah, some people express themselves.
I didn't know it was creativity though. I just thought it was just me being me.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the way I dressed, like the way I talked, the way I walked, shit like that. People actually liked it, but like the way they would tell me they liked it was like more like insults instead of like, oh yeah, you cool, homie. Like shit, give me props what props do.
Yeah. Was your life like before like the end of high school and after? Was there like a difference in like? Because like when you were in high school, did you felt like you were kind of invincible? Sort of, not invincible, but like, did you think like time was like you had like a lot of time, and now like you
when I was
feel
in high school, shit.
You feel like you have all this time to like work at something, and like one day you're gonna figure it out. Then all of a sudden you graduate and you're like, oh shoot, like this is real life. Do you ever have that feeling, or did you kind of just always?
Nah, cause
you started that before.
Cause it was always just.
It was always there, kind of.
Like maybe like from like 8th grade, 8th grade, to me getting out of school, it was always like. Let me fuck with this camera. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Let me fuck with the computer. Like, let me do something. Yeah.
A lot of people
wouldn't, cause I ain't really like. I don't be trying to put out no image like I'm no tough guy, no street nigga, no nothing like that. I ain't really get out the house like when I was younger until I started doing photography, like the street photography and shit. I didn't really get out the house. It was like, I was like at least 16, 17 when I started doing it. I don't be trying to portray no street image or like no,
you
no gangster.
You don't have a car right now, right?
Uh-uh.
So like you actually like, that's a really a grind then. Like to get content out, you don't even have like you have to get like people people come get you. Like, that's really grinding too. That's when they know that they want you. They
You're
come get
passionate
you.
about it, yeah. That means a lot.
A lot of people they didn't have a ride. They'd be like, all right, well I'm just not gonna do this.
Yeah,
Like, if you like grind
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know where people that's comfortable and like if you comfortable with me not having no ride, I know like we can probably vibe.
Yeah.
We probably gonna vibe. We probably gonna get some good work done.
Have you made good friends through all this? Like
A lot of good friends.
people that you can rely on for anything?
Like all my real friends, like I met them through music. Like real friends, probably met them through like the music shit, like this media shit, like y'all shit. Met them through the internet. Like,
Yeah. This ain't gonna be the last time you own something either.
like real friends, like shit, like people I can like call, like met them through the music, met them through the internet, or some shit like that.
That's passion, man.
That was
Do you have any questions like from your car?
yeah any stuff for us.
What made y'all want to do this?
Huh?
What made y'all want to do this?
The podcast?
Yeah.
So obviously this goes on the Season YouTube channel, and the goal is always put out good content and stuff. And with the podcast, I like talking with people that me and him are like we feel like we could have a good conversation with and actually get in the brains of people. And then another thing is actually promoting people from the town that we're from.
Right.
So like we had Kelvin on yesterday, and now we have you on from Alexandria. So like we're just trying to bring the hometown, like show what our hometown can do, and like because in the future, like you're not just gonna be here in the future. Like you're gonna be on a lot more podcasts, and you're gonna be on the other side of the camera eventually. It's just like that's another thing. Like you're behind the camera so much, and nobody ever like knows you.
Right.
So like that's something like people finally get to see, and it's like kind of interesting for them probably. That having like they just see your videos and they don't know.
That's why I can't wait for this to come out. I can't wait to see what it's gonna do, cause I think a lot of people been waiting on this. Cause I've been holding out for a long time. Like I'm good at keeping my mouth closed. I'm good at.
Do you think you're gonna keep it? Do you think you're gonna keep it pretty mysterious, or do you think you're ever gonna finally like?
Of course, yeah.
You think as you get bigger, like
I've been getting out of it now, cause like I take pictures now. I ain't really used to just take pictures of. When I did, I used to like cross my face out and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like I feel like I like putting my actual like personality and like face with everything. Kind of. That's how like I don't know. That's just a different way of thinking about it though.
I've been seeing it like the difference now though, like putting my face to it.
Yeah.
I've been having to though, cause like
it gives it like more of a personal feel. Sometimes it can hurt, it can help sometimes, and it can hinder sometimes when you connect yourself. So you have to like know when and when not to.
Yeah, definitely.
What's do you ever get so in the beginning were you getting like a lot of views, or kind of like did you ever have a moment where you're like, man, this is You kind of like were
Shit,
realistic.
no, I ain't shit.
Never had like a
Never,
like a
like-
moment where you're like really realistic and you're like you ever look at like the bigger people and you get like
'Cause I'm-
discouraged.
No, cause I don't really I don't care about the views. I don't
Yeah.
care about followers.
You do it 'cause you love it.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, that's something I struggle with
It's
sometimes.
something deep in my body. Like,
It's deeper than the camera. It's
Yeah,
deeper than the
yeah.
social media. It's deeper than all that.
Yeah.
It's like within you.
yeah,
Well,
like it's like in me.
Have you ever been like depressed or anything? You feel like in your life or anything? Never
Yeah,
had,
when I
like-
was in school, like just before I dropped out, but hard
Uh,
drive, like the cord broke and I couldn't work on videos for like a week long.
It was long.
No, it was longer than a week because I had dropped out and I had stayed in Dallas for like a week and then I had went to LA. This was before my brother.
Yeah.
I had went to LA and I still ain't had no hard drive. It's down there about 4 weeks now. So shit, I was just like, damn, I can't work on videos for like a whole month now. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Yeah.
That's like that's a good creative outlet. It's like if you're not creating, you're I don't know. You feel like you're just like not doing anything.
Yeah.
Almost. And it's like depressing almost. That's how I feel sometimes. I feel if do you edit pretty much every day, kind of.
Yeah.
So I was listening to a YouTube video about creating and stuff, and he said the reason that you get creative block is you stop creating. Like you know whenever you sprain an ankle and like they say not to walk on it and stuff.
Yeah.
They say like it's almost the opposite with creating. You need to create more. So like with YouTube videos and stuff, like for me, I need to like create more. Like sometimes I feel like I get like my brain's drained and I can't create. So like I think I need to take a break. But it's actually you need to kind of push through and like create that like more content almost, and that'll get you back in the groove. So like let go of that perfectionism. Do you ever feel like you're a perfectionist?
Yeah, I be trying too hard sometimes. That's why sometimes it take a little longer on video because I be trying to get shit so damn perfect, but sometimes it don't really just have to be like that.
Honestly, the imperfections are actually kind of make it what makes it unique.
Some of them imperfections make it like beautiful.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like editing and like I mess up like a cut or something, but then it looks good. I'm like, okay, that worked
like
out.
It'll be like a frame of 3 off or something, and it look like
it actually worked
like
out.
It transition to the next clip real good and shit like that. Yeah.
People don't understand like the editing process sometimes. Like you're just sitting there for a long time and you're just like you're doing stuff and it just like goes like that. Like some people think you have to know like exactly what you're doing the whole time. Like you just go in, you start placing clips, and you're like, okay, this looks good, this goes with it. And is that kind of how you are? I never like storyboard anything or anything like that. Or,
I
like,
just storyboarded a few times.
Really?
Like, a few of my projects, but
I usually like
most I just go in and put the footage in and cut to what I like best.
Yeah.
And I'll go back and watch each individual and like cut what I like out of it.
That's what inspires me is whenever I hear like a good song on like just like a new song that I've never heard before and it has like a really good like vibe to it. To me, that's when I get really excited about creating the videos. The music behind it makes it that much more fun to have like good audio and stuff.
It was like a lot like with video shit. Like if I like the song, like it make it different for me too. Like the whole experience make it different. Like if I like the song.
Yeah, you kind of like hyping yourself up there. You got like your headphones on or something. You're like,
oh, this fire. This fire.
Yeah, you got back up.
The video gotta be fire almost. So
yeah,
that's how I be thinking.
Well, we talked about earlier, we're not naming names, but like somebody came to you and like wanted you to do that and asked your opinion, and you kept it real with them, like I don't really like the song.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of like Kevin was like, if that's how you find out who's your real friends, who's really got your back, because they're gonna be honest with you, and they're not gonna fake anything. And I thought that was like a really good characteristic of you. Like you told him, like, I don't really like it,
Yeah.
And then he kind of like distant from you, and that's just not how it's supposed to be. That's not real. I mean, you're not gonna fake it.
Some people can't take criticism. But
No.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So like if you're on set and they ask you, do you think like they ask you like, do you like the song? You say no. You're still like down with shooting the video and stuff, right? Like. Or do you like if you don't like the song, can you not like shoot a video for it almost? Is that
No, cause sometimes like with music, like you listen to it so many times, you start liking it. 'Cause I know like a lot of songs I probably ain't enjoy at the beginning, but like I done listened to it so many times. Like
whenever you edit, you have to hear that song 1,000 times probably. Whenever you edit, you get
over and over and over again.
It's like it's so repetitive. Like you know the song almost like by heart by the time you finish it.
So you don't want to edit nothing like you hate, because that's.
I know a lot of them songs on my channel by heart.
Really?
Not by heart, but like very good.
So we talked about goals, and like you talked about like what your biggest goal has been so far. I know your biggest goal, but what your biggest accomplishment has been so far. You know, whenever you felt like you dropped out and you finally committed.
Yeah.
What is so within like the next years? What's that goal that you want to hit that you're gonna like? That's like the day that you made it. So like, it's like whenever like you dropped out and you said this is it, I'm doing it. But what is you whenever the idea comes to fruition is real? Like
Is it like an artist? Is like a number?
Yeah, it's
Give
not
me-
what. It's just not a number. It's just like shit. I'm just doing it.
it's the day like you finally like. Some people like they say the
Cause
journey.
people feel like I already did it. Like without the traveling and stuff that I do, people feel like I already did something. Like I already done took off.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's just me or like people have their own opinion how they look at you and
Yeah.
how they perceive you and stuff. But I don't really think I did. And I got
Yeah.
the same 24 hours as anybody else. You could do the same stuff I do. You can go to LA. You can go to
That's
Dallas.
everybody got the same 24 hours. Just
I never heard that
what to do
before. I
it.
never heard it like that.
What?
It's like you got the same 24 hours as I do. Why don't you
Yeah.
do something I'm doing?
It is crazy. What do you think about? Do you ever look into like simulations and stuff like that?
Like,
Like weird theories about like the
like
world.
how the world is a simulation.
Yeah.
I be feeling like that. When I was at
You ever
school,
think
I
like
felt
weird
like
stuff like
when
that?
I was in college, I felt like it was a simulation. Like I was seeing the
Yeah.
same people at the same spots. Like they was like
That's
I
weird.
was seeing the same people. They was standing in the same spot. They
Yeah.
wear the same clothes for some reason. I'm like, what is going
Do you believe in time travel? I was telling my girlfriend about this. Do you believe in time travel?
I can't say like
You can't. I was reading like theories about it, and I know this podcast is taking another way, but like I like hearing what people, I like what people hear like think about this. But I was like looking into time theories, and there was like some things that said all the like it's just we perceive time differently, but everything's already happened. So like time goes like but like really we perceive it like really slower.
I be thinking like that too, cause like I sleep and like
Yeah.
imagine some shit that happened like for real.
And then it said like
That's something that happened like when I be sleeping too much though.
yeah.
I don't try not to.
And they said that, so you know when you were younger you felt like summers lasted forever and stuff like that, and then now they feel like they go like so quick.
Yeah.
They said that the way you make time go slower is actually doing stuff and like not loving what you do, but like doing things and just constantly working and stuff, and like that's what makes it. Cause like when you're a child, you're just having fun and you're just doing stuff all the time. Like when you're a child, you never just like do like
no responsibility and shit like that.
So and then like they say as you get older, like everything just starts speeding up, and then you're like, where'd the time go? Because like your like brain stops processing new stuff. So when you're like a kid, like your brain's always learning new stuff, kind of. So like it's slowed down, and your brain's having to process stuff, so you're moving slower. But when you get older, like you stop learning. So that's
like I've seen this shit before.
yeah. So like whenever you get older, you gotta keep. That's why people like reading books and stuff. Like if you constantly are learning and stuff, your brain's constantly having to work. So it's processing a lot. So time goes by way slower. So that's like a way to make life have more longer, like to seem longer to use. Because some people like they work the same 9 to 5 every day, and they do the same stuff. They never have anything new in their life, so it goes by like that. Like you notice, like whenever I'm trying to think, like when I had like a summer job and like I wasn't like doing exactly what I loved and like just working like 8 hours a day, I was just like the summer went by like that because I wasn't doing anything new or doing anything creatively fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like people get stuck in like doing shit like that, especially at Alexandria. Like regular, like get a job,
There is nothing to do
Go
in
to
this
school.
freaking town, dude.
It
There's
ain't nothing to do, so shit. Like
I feel like
that's
though-
either that's all you gonna do. You gonna pick up a trade, you gonna get a job,
Yeah.
or shit. You gonna
That's why
like in my
most of
case,
the
you gonna get a job or go to school. You gonna
Yeah.
fuck off in the streets or something like that.
I feel like that's why we have so much like corruption in the streets and stuff like that. Because there's just nothing.
Yeah,
There's just
ain't
nothing
shit
for
to do.
this. There's just
It ain't
nothing
nothing
for
to
this
do. It ain't nothing to do.
And a lot of times
I don't
it's
care
just-
what you say. It ain't nothing to do.
No.
Talk to the camera.
And there's like a group in this town. I feel like won't let anything happen, and they're like so close minded. They don't realize like they're the reason why there's nothing in this
Yeah.
town. Like they're the reason they're not allowing anything for like people to grow up and come out of the streets, get out,
No
and do
opportunity.
something.
It's not really opportunity shit. You gotta make it. You gotta make the opportunity for yourself. Like when you gonna decide to like, well, it's time for a change. And say it's time for a change, and do something.
Yeah, what do you think about speaking into you like speak into existence, kind of like? I feel like I try to like words of
I try to
affirmation.
do that. I
kind
try
of,
to do that more.
like you like a lot of people like they say what they're going to do, but then they don't practice the law of intention. So like you intend to actually do it. So like you can't like pray for something. So like if you believe in God, like I believe in God, but if like you pray for it, but then you don't, your actions don't like go with it. Like if you pray every day like to be like the next videographer that like changes the industry, and then like your work doesn't like you're not working as if you're going to like. Do you believe?
Lazy.
Yeah. So do you believe like? Do you think you're already like you know what you were born to do? You think you were born to do something?
No, because I didn't know I was gonna do none of this shit.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna be able to go to LA or all these different cities.
So do you think you're in charge of your fate, kind of in a way, or do you think like do you think you're put on this earth, and like you already have your plans set out? Or do you think you can change your future?
In my head, yeah. Like I got like a general idea of what I want to do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like a plan,
Yeah.
but I got structure in what I want to do. So, in my head.
Yeah, I like picking the brains. Like I've been like really big into like mental stuff lately.
Yeah.
That's something that season like focus on like mental health and stuff and seasons of life and all that.
Yeah,
Well,
I like tap into like horoscopes and like stuff like that.
do I?
Yeah.
I don't really do too much
Like
horoscope.
astrology.
I don't really do too much of that. I read just like a lot of like self-help books, like the 4 Agreements.
Yeah.
That was something like, and then like Laws of Power and like Laws of Attraction. I don't like reading like Harry Potter books. I like just like really mindset books because you'll be amazed by just like changing your mindset on stuff. And like always, that's what I like about Kanye. He says like the words he uses, he makes sure he uses like the right words. So on were you there for it when I was watching?
Yeah, when
Camera?
he said the thing about
Diets.
Yeah, it's not diet.
He said he doesn't do diets. He does livets because he doesn't like saying the word die. So it's like the vibration.
It's kind of weird, but like it kind of makes sense to like in a way.
Yeah.
It is
Like
something-
your thoughts are what you are, and your words are real. Like whenever you speak words out, like they're out there and they're like real things. So
Yeah.
that's like something he does. And then he always says like the words lovely and stuff. Like he didn't use like these little words. He likes using like powerful words.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like. So he said he doesn't want to talk a lot. He just wants to use powerful words. So that's what I think he's really done.
He's a smart man.
Except for his album, I mean, we were waiting for that.
You ready for Jesus is King? Did you?
Yeah. I'm ready for that.
He
I'm
said
ready for
October.
Kanye.
He said October 25th. He doesn't curse anymore. Can you
No
believe
more
that?
secular music.
So, you think that's really gonna happen, or you think that's like? Because he
I
hasn't
want to see
said
what
it.
he's talking about, cause like, I like his snippets or like his sneak peeks of how he do shit on his
Yeah.
albums and stuff. I like
Oh, yeah,
like the
like-
gospel and stuff, like
yeah.
like the life of Pablo, how he used to do and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like this stuff.
He said he doesn't curse anymore, and
I
I
just kick somebody out of the.
It's
That's what I said.
different 'cause it's Kanye, you know.
I think I like that. Like, so like I don't want to get into religious views, but do you believe in like God and like are you like
Yeah, I ain't the most
Everybody's
religious-
got
most religious person.
yeah. I'm not like it wouldn't bother me, but like I mean I accept anything, but I just like I like how he's like trying to make like being a Christian kind of
Yeah,
cool.
it's
So
like,
like
yeah,
it's like I think rap
that's cool.
like in the rap genre they've made like God not really like fun to talk about. Like
Yeah.
that was what his first album he had like Jesus Walks and all that.
Yeah,
He made like singing about God kind of cool. Like he's not trying to say like he's just making gospel music, but he's making like he's trying to be a good influence now.
yeah,
He said that 6ix9ine he likes what 6ix9ine does, but he says that it's not a good influence. He wants to be a good influence.
right.
And now that he's getting older, he's like 42. He wants to change the people. He doesn't want to keep on creating secular music and bring them the other way.
What do you think about the whole 6ix9ine situation?
Would you film him after he gets out of
Well, yeah,
jail?
would you make a video with him?
Would that be the scariest thing you've done, man? I feel like
Scary.
anywhere he goes,
He's got
there's a
target
chance
on
that
his
something
back.
bad.
Everybody around him got a target on his back too.
Oh man, I ain't gonna mess with 6ix9ine, Snitch 9.
Yeah.
I used to think he's funny. I mean,
But
I
he
used
is
to-
funny what he was doing. Yeah, he's smart. Yeah,
He made a lot of money
He got
for it.
himself in some shit he couldn't get himself out of. Well,
Yeah,
he
nah, but yeah.
keep kind of getting himself out of it now with all that random stuff he doing. But like
How do you feel about like the snitching and stuff? Like, is it like
It's
what,
not
is it
okay.
what is it what? It's not okay.
that's never okay.
Yeah.
Especially not like with none of the people I be around.
Yeah,
Shit
they-
like that.
they talk
That's
like-
not cool.
Like
that's
snitching,
not-
you just
that's never okay.
What do you think about him getting like a $10 million deal already? Like already getting money.
he's in jail and he already.
It's expected.
Yeah,
It's just like all eyes on him.
You think he'll live up to the hype though? You think when he gets out and release an album, he'll still
It's
go?
possible. It's
That's
very
crazy.
possible.
I think he'll do because it's 6ix9ine. He
Yeah.
got all the attention he
Just to
got.
do it Rainbow House.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Have you ever had to deal with like being a black videographer and stuff, like, have you ever had to deal with like racism or anything
No.
in your life?
No.
No.
Nah.
How would you handle that situation?
I'd probably
Pop off.
catch the drift before you even like and not probably go my separate ways and not even just mess with it.
Like not even show the situation attention. Just like
I try not to show the attention to problems and stuff like that because that's how you get yourself.
That's how it gets worse and stuff.
Yeah.
Like some people are just too small minded to understand. You know, just like,
people think it's scary or like shit like that, but
it's just better.
it like it probably hurt you worse for me not saying nothing to you. Then.
It would.
they want like you to get mad and like they just like anybody, like whenever somebody makes you mad, they're trying to get a reaction out of you, and it's like always better just to be the bigger person.
I got a whole bunch of other stuff going on to get mad.
Yeah.
Other than to get mad at somebody trying to mess with me, because I don't really just be messing with nobody. You coming at me, you really gotta hate me or like have a problem with me if you come at me. 'Cause I don't mess with nobody. I'm pretty neutral.
Yeah. I heard about it. Whenever somebody gets angry with you or something like that, it's something that's wrong with them in a sense. So like, I can't think of a certain like thing, but whenever somebody's getting angry with you about something you're doing with your life, it's because they're kind of insecure about what they were doing.
Yeah.
So they're like, there's gonna be some people who make fun of you for like pursuing videography and stuff, but in the back of their mind, they're gonna be so insecure with themselves because they wish they could do it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna hate on like your craft.
That's
but
sad.
yeah, it's sad. It's sad. There's like a lot of people who just.
Oh, I'm gonna go see the chiropractor.
We gotta fix this chair.
My back.
We gotta
My
have
back.
We gotta do that. But yeah, that was just something like I want to do with the podcast too. You know, spread some good like mental stuff like that.
This what it's at too.
Yeah.
I like talking because like I would never like.
It's good to learn about you. It's especially fun because with Kelvin, we kind of knew him from high school and all that. It's fun talking with you because we know nothing about you.
Yeah.
It's fun to learn about stuff.
But we like with the whole videography thing is like we love Lyrical Lemonade and like Cole Bennett's just crazy and like he don't do like he does like big artists, but he's like a lot of like SoundCloud rappers, I guess.
A lot of the artists he worked with, he brought up.
And he brought them all up. And so I feel like in a sense, like we want to learn more about people, but we want to learn about their like how they come up. It's like getting you now, catching you now before you get like so big. It's just it means a lot. Like we're learning so much. And
I probably want to do like a lot of interviews and stuff because that's just not me.
Yeah, and it's exclusive because you're with us.
Yeah. That's something that we want to practice. Like it's fun like to be with somebody once they get big, but when you see from the beginning that they could do it, that's something I really think that I like doing. Like I believe like in you 100%. I wouldn't bring anybody on here that I don't believe in. Like it's good to believe in a person from the beginning. It's not like I could have got you whenever you have 100,000 followers, get pumping out content for big dudes. Like I believe in you right now. Like that's how it's gonna be. Like when you get big, they're gonna be like, oh, I believed in him the whole time. But
they say that when you're already there. Yeah.
They made fun of you like in high school. Not saying people make fun of you, but like sometimes people make fun of people in high school. Yeah, people make fun and then they'll be like, I knew him. They'll be like, I loved his videos, but in reality they're talking like some stuff about it.
That's how it was in school though.
Yeah.
I ain't really just.
I think in a sense for them though, the people they're saying they just don't want to look dumb in the process too.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to be like.
I don't want to like.
It's not cool right now to believe in people. Honestly, like they don't. It's not cool to be positive.
Yeah.
That's something. It's cool to hate on people right now for some reason.
It's a real negative world right now.
Yeah.
Like trolling and all that stuff. That's cool now.
Well, I think you got anything else you want to put out there? You got any announcements or anything about like upcoming video artist? You got. Are you working on video right now?
Coming soon.
Yeah. Do you average a video a week or so? Is that?
Yeah.
So
a video or two maybe.
You're on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, right?
Yeah. I just want to
we'll put it on there. But yeah, it was fun
it's all the
talking.
Same. Free Chicken Fried, free LA. Stay down.
Heck yeah.
I appreciate the interview.
Heck yeah.
We appreciate
Podcast. It was pretty fun. Alright.
It ain't gonna be the last one because as we get better, we want you to get better and you get back on here with us.
We were telling Kelvin, like in a year, we're gonna come back when we do another podcast with y'all, and then we're gonna be like, this is what changed. This is a year later.
Either we're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we got all this, or we're gonna be like, golly, we had changed in like 12 months.
We're gonna have Ajlan, like He's back in school. He's we gotta go back and forth.
Yeah, I got a regular job now.
You can be here in a
I'm at Walmart.
suit and tie on to like
Yeah.
different, so we don't care. We're gonna have
I
you
ain't got
away.
dreads no more.
This is all part of your story, where you
Yeah.
came from, man.
But peace out, guys.
Peace out.
Heck yeah.